If you were given the choice between fresh, hot food or reheated food from the cafeteria, which one would you pick? A lot of us would choose the first option, right? Unfortunately, most schools don't serve fresh food from the oven. So, why are we talking about school lunches? The reason is so that as children, we can have a healthy, nourishing diet and a healthy foundation for the rest of our lives. Right now, schools most often serve unhealthy food. We don't realize how harmful the added ingredients in them are. Take this for example, a bag of chips. What's the big problem? I'm sitting in the cafeteria delightedly eating some chips, and the only thing I'm thinking is, wow, these chips are absolutely amazing. They might seem super good in the beginning, but if we take a look at this slide here, which shows the chips nutrition label, we'll find that there are many unnecessary ingredients in them that could cause a negative effect on our bodies. Salt, oils, and fats aren't the only parts of a healthy lunch. Sugar is one of the major additives as well. There are over 50 types of sugars: golden, turbinado, powdered, and muscovado. Don't mistake that for avocado, just to name a few. The ones that end in "ose," like glucose, sucrose, lactose, and fructose, are the most injurious to our bodies. Added sugars can cause a spike in blood sugar level, which triggers a sugar roller coaster. When the coaster goes up, we'll become hyper energetic and really focused. When the coaster comes back down, though, we'll be cranky, lethargic, unfocused, and sometimes even depressed. The National Health Society states that eating too much sugar can contribute to people having too many calories, which can lead to weight gain. Being overweight increases your risk of health problems such as heart disease, some cancers, and type 2 diabetes. According to research, lots of sugar affects the nervous system. The result of an affected nervous system is problems with hyperactivity, decision-making, and impulse control. High sugar intake is also associated with mental health impacts that include many of the symptoms of ADHD, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. A study found that diets high in processed foods, meat, added sugar, and fat more than doubled the risk of ADHD diagnosis. A randomized controlled trial showed that eliminating these foods decreased ADHD symptoms in more than 64% of children, while reintroducing them led to behavioral relapse. But that's not all. Many schools have limited vegetarian options, and more often than not, they don't include the macronutrition that most meat-based options do include. Once at my local school, spaghetti with meatballs was served, and the vegetarian option was spaghetti with marinara sauce. Where's the substitute of protein? Another time, hot chicken soup was served, and the vegetarian choice was breadsticks with cheese. Again, where's the fair substitute of protein? If vegetarian options change, they'll be a great choice of lunch. Research shows that vegetarian diets are actually healthier than meaty diets, as there's less risk of diabetes, strokes, and so much more. My family runs on a very healthy diet. My mom makes foods with lentils and veggies. When I was younger, my mom made all the healthy decisions. But growing up now, it's up to me to make all the healthy choices, and that's much harder. Whether it's at a birthday party, a play date, or somewhere else, the expectations are all still the same. Because of such experience of healthy diet, I was shocked when I decided to try out school food. It was such a big difference compared to what I normally ate, and I started wondering why such unhealthy food was even available. Despite the fact that the food was unhealthy, I was still attracted to it like most people are. I didn't understand then how harmful it was. However, when my school started bringing out carts full of chips and other junk food, I started realizing how harmful the meals and the snacks were. Somehow, and surprisingly, not many people seemed to care. When I told my friend about it, she said that it didn't matter. This is what got me really interested in the troublesome school lunch matter. Processed foods play a big role in unhealthy lunch. Research suggests that ingredients like sugar, salt, and fat are added in food to make their flavor more appealing. The ingredients are not good for your body, and the result of eating foods that contain them is detrimental. Even though schools serve fruits and veggies, they're mostly all canned or processed. So, all in all, not many choices of lunch or snacks in school are actually healthy. So, what can we do about all of this? Let's start with the basics. The reason why school lunch is unhealthy is because of low budget. Schools have to pay for all the equipment, pay the activities, pay the janitors, etc. So they only have a little bit left for food. As fresh fruits, vegetables, and meals cost more money, they can't afford such good quality. According to the Legislative Analyst's Office of California, the budget is reduced in food for schools, while the National Institutes of Health note that this is a problem all over many countries, like the USA, Brazil, and Peru. Thankfully, the problem in reduced budget can be solved, and school lunches can be healthier. In my county, just in 2 years, for homeowners, the rates increased by 45%. If the county chooses, a part of this can be specifically earmarked towards improving school lunches. Now, I call all of you listening to action. Talk to your governor and demand that more money is allocated towards school lunches. If we work harder and speak up, there will be a change in this world that will be unforgettable for children and parents alike. So tell me, are you ready to change the way people think and change the world? Because I certainly am. Thank you.